Have you ever looked at your dating history and noticed a disturbing pattern? Maybe the faces change, maybe the names change, but the story is always the same. You meet someone, there is an intense spark, it feels like destiny, but soon that spark turns into anxiety. You find yourself chasing them, begging for attention, or trying to prove that you are good enough. And even when it ends and you promise yourself never again, you find yourself doing it all over again with someone new. If this sounds like you, you aren't unlucky in love. You are trapped in a psychological loop. Today, we are going to dive deep into why your brain is literally wired to choose people who cannot love you back, and how to finally break this cycle. Welcome back. To understand this, we have to go back to Sigmund Freud. He coined a term called repetition compulsion. Freud noticed that people who suffered trauma, especially in childhood, didn't just remember it, they reenacted it. It seems illogical, right? Why would we voluntarily walk back into the fire? The answer is heartbreaking, but simple. The subconscious mind repeats the trauma in a desperate attempt to finally master it. You are trying to rewrite the ending of a story that was written for you years ago. Reason number 1. The comfort of chaos. The first major reason lies in how your nervous system defines safety. Logic tells us that safety means peace, kindness, and stability, but biology tells a different story. To your brain, safety is simply what is familiar. If you grew up in a chaotic home, where love was inconsistent, where you had to walk on eggshells, or where you were neglected, your nervous system calibrated to that level of stress. Chaos became your baseline. Anxiety became your normal. Now, imagine you meet a healthy, secure partner. They call when they say they will. They are kind. They are available. Instead of feeling happy, you feel bored. You might say, there's no spark, or something is missing. That spark you are looking for? That isn't love. That is your nervous system recognizing a familiar dysfunction. You interpret peace as boredom because you are addicted to the chaos. Reason number 2. The fix-it fantasy. This brings us to the second psychological driver. Subconsciously, we are all trying to heal our relationship with our parents through our partners. If you had a father who was emotionally distant or a mother who was critical, you will likely be attracted to partners who have those exact same traits. Why? Because the child inside you is thinking, if I can make this person love me, this person who is just as cold as my dad was, then I will finally be worthy. I will finally win. You aren't dating the person in front of you. You are dating a ghost from your past. You are trying to get a different reaction from the same old script. But the brutal truth is, you cannot heal your childhood by breaking your heart in the present. Reason number 3. The chemical addiction. Now let's talk about the chemistry. Why is it so hard to leave? Toxic relationships often run on something called intermittent reinforcement. This is a term from behavioral psychology. Imagine a slot machine. You pull the lever. Most of the time, you lose. But sometimes, randomly, you win. That unpredictability releases a massive amount of dopamine in the brain. It is the most addictive form of reward. In a relationship, this looks like they ignore you for 3 days, creating high anxiety and cortisol, and then suddenly they send you a sweet text, creating a dopamine rush. Your body gets addicted to this cycle of starvation and relief. Healthy love is consistent. It doesn't have these extreme highs and lows. And to an addicted brain, consistency feels like withdrawal. Reason number 4. Confirmation bias of self-worth. Finally, we accept the love we think we deserve. If deep down you believe you are hard to love or that you are a burden, you will subconsciously filter out anyone who treats you like a prize. When someone treats you poorly, it hurts, but it also feels correct. It aligns with your internal belief system. It confirms your worst fear. See, I knew I wasn't good enough. The brain likes to be right more than it likes to be happy. So it chooses partners who confirm your low self-esteem. So how do we break a pattern that is wired into our biology? Step 1. The pause. When you meet someone and feel that immediate, overwhelming chemistry, that obsession, take a step back. Ask yourself, is this connection or is this anxiety? Step 2. Redefine boring. You have to teach your nervous system that peace is not boredom. Peace is safety. Healthy love is supposed to be calm. It's not a roller coaster. It's a slow river. Step 3. Grieve the past. Accept that you cannot save your parents by saving your partner. That mission is over. You have to let go of the hope that you can earn love. Love is not a transaction. It is a gift. Breaking this cycle is lonely work. It requires you to sit with yourself and realize that the person you need to save is not your partner. It's you. You deserve a love that doesn't hurt. You deserve a love that is safe, consistent, and yes, maybe even a little bit boring. Because in that boredom, you will finally find the space to grow. If this video helped you understand yourself a little better, please like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, have you ever mistaken anxiety for chemistry? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching.